thing first. Okay guys, so, hello there. And today I will be showing you my new COD world record, where I got a time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 51 seconds. So that's cool. But anyway, let's just first watch this 2-minute cutscene, which is unskippable, which sucks. But let's just watch it and just chill. So I'm gonna just talk about this game. So, once upon a time, there was a runner called Slaughter. He played this game and he had world record. And he inspired me to run the game myself. And then I got world record. And then I improved on that world record. And then some dude named Laporid, who's obsessed with rabbits, because he is, he got world record. So, I apologise for the terrible commentary, but I'm just going to continue. So because of that, I decided to come back to this game and get my world record back, and that's exactly what I did. And now, I have world record again, so yeah, I'm just going to show you the run, and this is post-commentary, so let's just have fun watching this. So here's the first level, and it's a pretty simple level. You charge a bit, you jump up there, kill those guys, then you switch the razor claws and put on the thruster pack. Reason why is because we're gonna climb up a building in a little bit, and there I bonked, which was unfortunate, but not too bad. I think we got 28 flat landing, which is decent, so that's something. Yeah, here's our first skip. Basically, you can climb walls with the razor claws, so we just abuse that here. We just get on top of this building. We get a little bit higher. And the reason why it's lagging is because my webcam is terrible. It's just really bad. And that was the first level. Pretty simple. And I think that was a 106. I can't remember. I'm not retiming them. So, you know, bear with me. So yeah, now we have to watch another unskippable cutscene. Well, this is the end of unskippable cutscenes. You can skip every other cutscene in the game. Why you can't skip these two at any time, even in NG Plus, is just a mystery to me. It just makes resetting this game tedious. Which is why when this game actually becomes optimized, it's a world record, it's gonna be pretty annoying. So yeah, you can move around during that white screen, but I don't like to do that, because while it can save time, you'll skip the music trigger, so I don't like doing it. So now you climb up these rocks, which is something I found literally after my previous world record, which is a 1:11:20. And then I go up here, and then I do that. Then I switch through my gadgets and get the right stuff. And that was actually pretty good. So that's the thing you can do with the razor claws. You can fly through the air just by simply doing a high jump. It's a bit more complex than that, but it's still pretty simple. So now I grab onto this ledge and fly over the rock so that I skip a cutscene, an unskippable cutscene. Which I know I said there's no unskippable cutscenes, or no more. Well, I lied, sorry. That saves somewhere from 10 to 15 seconds. Now we have the gelatonium. Made a little mistake here, which sucks. And I probably lost 10 seconds to that, maybe? So yeah, that sucks. So yeah, now I click through again. I go up. Then I climb up this building, all that pipe. And then personally, I like to switch the helipack and then do a helipack jump there. I am so sorry for this lag. It's not my fault, it's the capture card's fault. I can't fix it. It's the stupid webcam's fault for being terrible. So yeah, something unfortunate happens there. What's supposed to happen? You're supposed to clip out of bounds and just fall down and do some cool stuff with the razor claws. Well, I failed that, and I clipped into the other room instead. So that made me lose quite a bit of time. I could probably skip that guy even if I go on the elevator, but you know, I failed to do that. Then you just have to kill that guy. And then this guy. The reason why we kill those guys is because we need to buy the decryptor in Sargasso, and it's faster just to kill those guys. And that was my Cabalia. That was probably, I think that was a low 540. I can't fully remember. All I know was that I can say that was probably my best Cabalia. And that's kind of sad because I can still save quite a bit of time there. Then we have Kortog. I'm going to explain something now. I do something called the Kortog missile skip, where I skip the part where you fly down to the level from like a bungee jump thing. There are two outcomes. I got the outcome where you land on the floor, which is 100% consistent, but there's another outcome where you can still be in the air, but it will count till you're full, so you can just fall normally. And if you do that, it saves like a minute, because you can skip this entire climb. I'm doing now. It also saves you ammo, so that's something else I'm going to point out. Made a little mistake here. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to glide down through the roof, then activate the enemies. I failed that though. So I had to climb up the wall, which loses a little bit of time. I think in my previous PB, which I got last night, and I'm going to talk about that PB. Okay, so before I did this run, as in the night before I did this run, I attempted to get world record, and I got 1:11:07, which was a PB by 13 seconds. It was such an awful run, but luckily I got this run, so I can just chill now. Then we have Fast Tune. Something really weird happened to me in Fast Tune, and you will see it near the end of First Tomb, so just bear with me for now. So I get the piece normal, and then I do something which I call a charge long jump, and then I throw my razor claws, and then I completely skip a cutscene. There's supposed to be a cutscene there, but I just completely skipped it. This causes problems later on. While you can reactivate the cutscene, that was probably my first time getting the cutscene skipped, so I just didn't know what to expect. So I just continued on. Yeah, I'm going to mention this now, the game's in Italian. Why? Because I got bored. I don't know if it saves time or not. Hi there, it's Tana Weeaboo. Yeah, I apologise for the quality, I really do, but my webcam is dreadful. Which is something we all know by now. But at least we're not getting echoing. Which is why I only recorded this and not streamed it. Of course, hi there Tana Weeaboo. I know the quality's terrible and I do apologise right now. You can make out what's going on, but it's so laggy. That's the problem. Yeah, hi there Virtuoso. Yeah, the game's in Italian. Yes, this FPS is terrible. I do apologise. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I don't have a better webcam or a capture card. I don't have the money for that stuff. But this part's pretty simple. I'm gonna get the zoning, and then I'm gonna do a mini skip. What I do is that I jump all the way to this rock, and then I start gliding, and that skips you having to make the elevator. Now hi there, Walland. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, that skips building the elevator, which saves a couple of seconds. See, remind, I don't have PayPal. This level is just pretty simple. What I do is that I go out of bounds so I can collect a piece, which is supposed to get as Ratchet, but it's faster doing Clank. The port said it saves 15 seconds, but I don't know if he's referring to any percent or New Game Plus. That does make me wonder if it's still fast to get it with Clank in NG Plus. Oh, I got one, alright. We don't have any machine value. Careful. So yeah, now I just hit the buttons. I usually die in the stupid elevator part in this level, because it's so frustratingly stupid. But I didn't die here. Now this is where the little weird glitch happens, which kind of killed a sub 13, or at least a low 13, because this could have been a low 13. And this is all because I skipped a cutscene. I was confused. I was like, what? Why hasn't the cutscene activated? I just didn't know what to expect. So I just went around. That's a suggestion, Tana. So yeah, I lost maybe 20 seconds there. But then I hit that cutscene, and then I hit that cutscene. And then I just get in the ship. So I did lose a little bit of time there, which was annoying. I could do that if I wanted, Tana. Don't know if I get 1 million followers though. So yeah, now here's the ship section. There's not much to talk about, although I'm going to mention this now. There are 5 bonus targets in the 3 ship sections in this game, and I hit all 5 of them. The reason is that when you finished the level, it ends faster if you hit all the bonus targets. I'm gonna explain this now. So after you kill the boss, if you bury all the bonus targets, it'll take 3 seconds for the game to fade through. Oh my god, I hate you so much! Let's just calm down. Let's just calm down. Anyway. Let's just continue. However, if you don't destroy all of them, it takes maybe 6 seconds for the game to load to the next load screen, or to fade out, so it saves 3 seconds if you destroy all the bonus targets. I think it's worth it. Especially if you want something like all gold bolts or something though. Which I won't. But yeah, the rest of this is just fall asleep time. So, yeah, let's just all fall asleep while this ship section goes along. Ooh.
Clank, salta su quella torretta.
I mean, if this game is slower on AV, so that's why I couldn't just record it off of my easy cat, because this game is slower in AV. All of the skips are 100 times slower. The game runs slower, the game moves slower, a lot of skips are impossible. It's just not good. Yeah, let's go back to sleep. I don't remember if it's this level of Icon 5 where I nearly missed a bonus target, but I know that I nearly missed a bonus target in one of them. I'd wait for that guy to that animation, otherwise it's not possible to hit him. This boss has not much to talk about. There are weak spots on the bosses, which they bring out when they do a certain attack. So that's something worth mentioning. I just let him hit me, and then I hit him in his weak spot. He doesn't keep his weak spot out for very long, which is annoying. And that's how the level ends if you've collected all the bonus targets. It will take longer to end if you don't destroy all of them. So now we're Mukau 1, which was not as bad as Mukau 2. I'm going to say that right now. Mukau 2 was really bad. It still was not good at all. I bonked into that twice, which I never do usually. I didn't have the rhino out like I usually do, so I had to improv. And then I just do some razor claw climbing and stuff. Then a razor claw boost. I get my rhino out. And then I just kill all the enemies in the arena. Like this. Where the enemies spawn depend on the camera and the way you're facing. So it is like Ouya games like that. It's dependent on the camera and the way you're facing. There are multiple weapons in this game, although you only really need the Rhino, the Lightning Revenger, and the Razor Claws. Those are the only weapons you really need. There are other weapons you can use, like the Nano Swarmers, or even the Pyrocita, but they're not really needed. Now I switch to the Visicopter, and then go to Nundak, because I need the Visicopter and Nundak. Now Nundak. I usually do pretty badly in Nundak. I usually do really badly in Nundak, but for some reason, in this run, I got a good Nundak. I don't even know how, but I got a good Nundak. It's surprising, I know, but I did it. So, let's do this. First I talk to this guy, and it won't let me talk to him until the save screen is over. The save screen is the bane of my existence in this game, it's so annoying. And then I just do this little thing, and I get into this place, and then, behold, the Visicopter clip. Now my PB, which I haven't uploaded, and I won't upload, I maybe lost a minute to Visicopter clipping, and I had to use all three. This, however, let's see how quickly I clip. Really, really clip quickly. Oh my god, that was so good. I can save 5 seconds from that clip, and that's it. And that is just amazing. Because Visicopter clipping is so inconsistent in this game. So it's one of the hardest methods of clipping in all rat games, and definitely the least consistent. And then I just switch to the helipack to do the G-laser skip, which I'm going to explain after you hear me in the original recording. So I just set it up, and I messed this up in my PB as well.
Yes! Yes!
You hear that? That was me getting the skip. The thing about that skip is that you got one chance, and if you fail it, you lose nearly a minute. And that's exactly what I did in my PV, which again, I'm not gonna upload at this point. So, yeah. That's my next issue. I have to run against that Nundak. And I can literally only save 10 seconds maximum from that Nundak. That Nundak was insane. Then we have Ardalis, which was somewhere I died twice in my PB. Although this was a pretty good Ardalis. I'm gonna say that now. So yeah, I just do this skip. I don't know what its actual name is. I call it wall jump shot revenger height. Basically, you wall jump and use the shot revenger to gain more height, and you go really fast as well. There's not really much to say about it, other than it gives you height. And I kill that guy. And then I just go through the portal. Very good Ardalis. Not much time to save there either. Next we have Ratchet. Another ship section. Another time to fall asleep. Everything that applies to the previous ship section applies to this one. Faster to shoot all the bonus targets. All of that stuff. So, you know, I'm just gonna chill now and watch this and not fall asleep. I think I nearly missed that. No, I didn't. But there's another one that I nearly missed. I didn't bonus target. Ooh. No. Because I'm doing stuff. And stuff. And let's not get globaled. So, yeah. Don't get globaled. I got 106.51. I said I'm not getting involved. Well, the run itself was, for the most part, decent, but there were a few bad bits. But not many. Well, I don't love the echo. So that's why I don't want to stream with the webcam. That's why I just filmed this run. I know it is, Armin. You don't have to tell me that. My webcam is horrible, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even when I'm just filming, it lags a lot. It's very saturated. Armin, don't you dare. But yeah, this boss is, there's not much to say. Just a good thing that that interruption only happened in the most boring parts of the game. You just sit there. I mean, I really do wish that we could skip these, because that would save a ton of time in G+. But yeah, the weak spot on this boss is much easier to spot, and it stays out for a lot longer. The RNG I got wasn't perfect, but it was decent enough. And then we have Raikkonen 5, which, okay, I'm gonna get this out of the way now. If you fail Raikkonen 5, the run dies. It's as simple as that. It's literally impossible to continue. Your ship despawns and there's no way to respawn it. And also, if you're doing practice and you did the Raikkonen skip, don't go back to Raikkonen. Just don't. Because the ship will once again despawn. So here we have a door. Here we have that door. And we simply just do a hyper strike to break it open. And then I have a lot of trouble selecting the razor claws. And then, you know, I climb up. Now here we have the skip, the ultimate skip. You fail the skip, you fail life. Or just this game. But I got it though, so I had nothing to worry about. I landed on the rock because I wanted to do a long jump. I failed that though. It was fine though, it was fine.
We've got to run, boys.
Yeah, that was when I knew that I was gonna get PB. No questions about it. Because I lost my first run to Raikkonen yesterday. And I always feared Raikkonen, even before that. But now that I've actually failed it, I fear it even more. And that momentum storage to do on the ship, we just call out the ship glitch. So then we have Sargasso. I had a lot of time to save in Sargasso since in my PB I didn't do the Visicopter skip. Mainly because I had no Visicopters and I didn't know where to get more. I think you can get more in Raikkonen 5. And you can also skip that decryptor cutscene. But, you know, I don't understand how it works. I think I have to go fast enough, but I wasn't fast enough. Wait, did Armin get himself globaled in another chat? I hope not. So yeah, I actually succeeded that skip for once, which was pretty nice. And my setup was decent as well. Now, here we have another Visicopter clip. This Visicopter clip isn't actually that hard. And that was actually a pretty good clip. And you can't actually reload the game until it finishes saving. So that's why I just waited there. That Sargasso was pretty good. And Sargasso just takes its time to load. Then we have Moo Cow 2. Moo Cow 2! Oh my god, more like Moo Cow Poo. Why? Because my run. It went pretty badly. Moo Cow 2 is easy peasy. Yeah, I choked it. Being the loser that I am. So I switched to the Froster Pack, as usual. I failed to store momentum, so I lost a lot of time from that. I don't even know how much time. 15 seconds, maybe. Not more. That is pretty sad. Oh well. The Razor Claws are stupid. Sometimes the game will just randomly choose the combustor for you. I have no idea why it does it, it just does. And this arena, I don't think it was too bad. Yeah, that was a pretty good arena. There's a little glitch you can do where you can walk in the lava, but you can't do it after the second enemy fight. I don't know why. It doesn't work there, but it works everywhere else. Then that guy just does this spinning attack, so I just let him go in the lava. I don't know if it's fast to do that in NG Plus or not, but I just do it. I just did it anyway. It saved me from ammo. It saved me some ammo, so that's mainly why I did it. Not like Rhino ammo is that important. So yeah, here's another death, which cost me quite a bit of time. So I tried to get up there, but I didn't get enough momentum, so then I just died and lost another 15 seconds. See, I lost half a minute here, maybe. This was a pretty bad Moo Cow too. So yeah, I've actually found a new skip in Crelly. I based it on something that Americo Man found, but what he did was very slow, so I just didn't bother with it. Then I experimented a little bit more into it, and I found a faster way to do a strat, as in a much faster way. So I just do a wall jump. Okay, I just do a wall jump. Then I start using the Shot Revenger. and then I lose height so that I can start doing the skip. That didn't go amazingly, but it went good enough. The next thing you do is kill that guy. And then we have the supercomputer. So then we have this level. There's a little skip here where you can use Clank. Where you can skip a door. And you can technically skip 2 doors. So what you do is you have to climb up there. Unfortunately, I failed it twice. I think I failed it 3 times in my PB. At least I didn't die from it. But like 1 time is fine. Okay, now that was just dumb. And then I get it. And remember to jump. So here's a pretty good thing, you don't actually need to stand on that platform to activate them, which is a godsend, because it's pretty annoying getting up on that platform. Actually, I did lose a little bit of time here. I maybe lost half a minute here as well. So I probably had like maybe a minute of realistic time loss in the early game and here. Now here we have Viceron. My Viceron in my PB went so badly, I lost maybe a minute and a half. But luckily, I got a pretty good Viceron in this run, so pretty happy about that. Screw you! Yeah, I got this skip pretty fast, thankfully. This is the only decryptor puzzle we do in the run, which is why we get the decryptor. I mean, if we could skip the decryptor, that would save maybe a minute in total. So, I do hope that we could skip this decryptor. I have no idea how we could think about doing it. Or, I don't really have a solution how we could do it. So for now, we just gotta get the decryptor. So now here we have this bit where I just kill all the enemies. This is pretty much what this next section is, kill the enemies. So there's nothing to say, you just kill the enemies with the rhino, that's what you do, kill the enemies with the rhino. I personally have, also about the quick select, I personally have quick select pause on, although you can have it off, it's safer to have it on. And I don't think it loses too much time having it on. In fact, I hope it loses no time. And it mainly loses time in Ouya because of the lag. All the stupid stuff that can happen with it. I should have mentioned that earlier, but I forgot, so I'm just mentioning it now. So I nearly got on top of that door, but I failed. Which sucks. So I need to get that swing shot so that everything activates. Did I just charge a bit more? I'm pretty sure I got a sub 45 there, so that's... Yeah, I did get a sub 45 there, so... Well, that's not amazing, it's at least decent enough for me. And definitely the best pace I've ever had. And over 3 minutes ahead of Fleppo. That's good. So yeah, there's nothing to say about this. This is literally a 7.5 minute long ship section. There's literally nothing interesting to say, except destroy all the bonus targets. Boss has a weak spot, and I got terrible RNG in the boss. That's all I really need to say. So I apologise, but I'm just gonna let you enjoy the run. Because I literally have nothing else to say. So I do apologise, I really do.
Clank stava preparando un avamposto laggiù. Aspetta, voglio lasciare a questa gente un regalino per Dio. Sta facendo rotta sull'avamposto Pegasus. Niente di personale, ma noi pirati non abbiamo abitudine di spartire il bottino. Questo è un segreto che terremo sicuramente per noi. Quasi superato le miniere. Attivate le torrette satellitari, freccia. Miserabile. Si distrugge l'avamposto. Aspetta, Clank. Potrebbe essere difficile. Clank, salta su quella torretta. Sì, ne valeva proprio la pena. Forza, Clank, andiamocene da qui.
These ship sections sure are fun. So that's why Armin has been so quiet. Not because he got global in someone else's chat, but because he's been watching football. It's supposed to be football. I was second, but now Laporte is second, because I bopped Lepo. And hi there, does this username? Welcome to my chat. So, I apologise for the terrible quality. I don't have a HD capture card, so I can't stream off my PS3 effectively. And when I do stream off my PS3, I have god-awful echoing. So I just record it. And the quality is still terrible. Well, Laporte is now second. Well, I guess the good thing is that... Wow, Armin. So here's the boss. This boss's weak spot is actually a thing that he attacks you with, and not another part of him. And I do apologise for that subscribers only thing. That's Armin. He's just an interesting mod. That was not me. I don't want to control my mods unlike him. He controls his mods so hardly. TPH. Yeah, it's funny that Slaughter is now last. Okay, he's not last. Chiapappo is last. I want to... He has a HD potato. Triple star. A... horse. Armin just completely ruined Tana's sentence. That's pretty cool. Actually. But if you enjoy bad RNG, that's what this fight was. I couldn't hit his weak spot literally until the very last attack when he was almost dead. Now here we have Jacindu, and this is where the run falls apart. This run could have been a sub 105, and then Jacindu happened. So why was Jacindu so bad, you might be asking? Well, just what? Yeah, Armin please, Armin please, Armin please, Armin please, Armin please indeed. I know my potato is bad, but just stop saying it's bad. I know it's bad. Now I go for my Jacindu skip, but I choke it, which is something I don't usually do. So I lost 20 seconds to that. I know that I've got a dreadful potato. And that is why. Well, first, okay, earlier you were praising my echo, and now you're criticizing it again. Make up your mind. Fear mind. I do something so stupid here. Just so astronomically stupid. That I literally thought I was going to get 108. It's just my laptop. My laptop's a few years old. So I tried to hyperstrike, but I went the wrong way, so I ended up dying instead. And that lost me a minute. So yeah, I went from getting a low 1.5 to a high 106 because of this one planet. And then I do what I should have done from the very beginning. If I just do the same thing again, but not die. But then I do what I should have done with some bad momentum. I just wanted ammo. And that's what I was trying to get last time. Reminder that is true, and I don't want it to happen again. Yes, Armin, this is world record. I bopped Laporte by nearly 4 minutes. Even though I could have bopped him by 5.5 if I got Jacindu right. Luckily, the rest of the game didn't go too bad. Or his other saying he's got world record for the most times global in a week. Remind the only somewhat mean game Armin plays is Nemo. Yeah, because Rack 2 and Rack 1 are memes. He runs Rack 1, so that's a meme. So this, unfortunately, went really badly. Usually you're supposed to hit him so that he can't knock you down. I failed that though. So I had to spend more time killing him. So I lost a little bit of time here. Which sucks. So I lost even more time in a planet I already lost a minute and a half in. And even then, you don't play Nemo anymore. You only play it once because you got bored. Ratchet Mania is the one who only plays meme games. TPH. And the only legit games he plays are the few rat games he plays. And of course he made all missions. That is a good point, actually. That's a really good point. Not to mention that he runs Beyblade. Come on, Ratchet Mania definitely has memes up his sleeves. That is true, I run 10 memes. Maybe more. No, I'm gonna count all the memes I play. Spider-Man friend or foe. Nemo. Shark Tale. Flushed away. This is Disc. Does this username? I play on Disc. This is the PAL Disc. I also have an NTSC J disc, but I don't have a file. an NG plus file for that. And the thing that sucks is that I can't, no matter what I do, I can't get Ratchet to get his massive eyebrows in my J copy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you actually need a Japanese PS3 if you want to see those eyebrows. But come on, I'd only buy a Japanese PS3 if I wanted to play Japanese Dog's Life and get world record. Easy peasy. Yeah, but that's nice. Region and, discs and versions don't really matter for this version. I mean, download does save like a minute or two. But region doesn't matter for this game. As long as you play the game in HD, as long as the game's in HD, you will be fine. And I believe the game works with component as well. Just don't use AV. You can hear me mashing the R2 button. I was just hoping that would help me get a skip. A missile skip, because that only exists in, Portal. But if we could do missile skips in awful planets, particularly falling cancels, then yeah. Well, if I want to get a run that's 1 hour and 40 minutes, then sure, I'll do that. But that probably won't. I probably won't even get 2 hours. Now, what I do here was different to what I usually do. I don't know why I did that, I just did. There's a skip here which I found in my PB, which killed world record that night. Oh my god, this looks so blue! I'm sorry that my capture card is bad. I mean, my webcam is so bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, here's a skip I do. I know you can, Armin, but I don't want to do that. So if I do that, that means that if I ever did a run on the Japanese version, I'd have to play in English. This is a skip that Tia Peppo found. I just raise a claw on there. I high jump, die, and that spawns me back here. So when you kill those enemies, you activate the final cutscene for the level. And then I walk back to the beginning of the level, and then I hit the cutscene. But yeah, here's probably the shortest plan in the whole run. I mean, I guess that Kortog could also be the shortest if you got the YOLO falling cancel and not the landing. But you just climb up this building. It's pretty simple. Then I just kill those guys. And that's pretty much the whole planet.
Trasmissione in corso.
Yeah, that's definitely it. You can move off before all in a lot of planets. You can move freely in a lot of planets before they start, including Ryken 5 and Report and a little bit of Elden 2, but I mean Fast Tune 2, but not for as long. But it doesn't work in those planets. You can move in Ryken or Report, but from what we know, it's not possible to skip the missiles yet. I'm hoping it's possible, because especially if we get landing, especially if we get falling cancel, we can save so much time. Armin, don't you dare tell me this is going to be a global. It's going to be a global, so I'm banning him now, before it gets too bad. Yeah, I knew that you could die, which is useless. You could die in all of them, I think. Maybe except Ryken 5. That does give me a theory about Ryken. Maybe we can cancel the thing. Thank you, Armin is still alive. So yeah, this Fast 2 was actually really good. So just finish this off, move the camera around, and then I just finish it off.
Is this a sub 107?
Yes, this is a sub 107! Me. Yeah, dying never cancels the animation. All you do is you die and then you do it again. Yeah, this boss is pretty simple. You just keep shooting him.
Yeah, it is.
And then I talk about the run.
106.51. Got my record back. Oh yeah. Let's talk about the run. My early game was still bad. I can still save nearly 2 minutes in the early game.
If I get the YOLO.
Was bad. My credit wasn't
trap.
very good. Sindu can just go die. And yeah. Overall, I think I have an easy 4 minutes to save at least.
Well,
You know,
maybe
my
3
goal would be
and a
sub
half.
105, but you know, I can try and get 102. Sub 1 hour is getting so close to being impossible. So this is pretty high. So yeah, that was the run.
And that's pretty much the entire run. I could talk about the good things. Most of the run was pretty decent. Apart from those few pads, I didn't really make any big mistakes anywhere else, so I'm pretty happy with how this run turned out. So yeah, that was a 106.51. Got my recce back. I PB'd by over 4 minutes. So yay! I'm gonna end the stream.